Well, I would push back and say you'll be showing your birth certificate one more time. And then after that, then it's going to be on your driver's license after that. And look, we have heard from Albertans loud and clear they want less identification cards in their wallet, not more. So this is just giving Albertans what they want. It's going to make their life simpler. It's going to make their life better because they're not going to have to be fumbling to find a birth certificate every time they go to apply for benefits.
How will it work? What will any Albertan?
And if I might add, I mean, one of the issues that we face in trying to determine citizenship, it may be easier for those who are Alberta-born because we've got the birth certificate registry. So if we can find some ways to be able to make it easier so that people can get those seamlessly. But all of the other birth certificate registries are at the provincial level. So we've got 12 other jurisdictions. And then somebody who is a new Canadian, those records are kept at the federal level. That's why it is a bit complicated. But we think that once we put that in place, knowing that you'd have to dig up your citizenship for some of the programs that we referenced, assured income for the severely handicapped, person with developmental disabilities, student aid, those individuals trying to seek those programs have to do it anyway. So this will just make it a lot easier for them.
It seems, though, that those people are not the majority of Albertans, and so you're going to ask the majority of adult Albertans to find proof of their Canadian citizenship to renew their driver's licenses. Does that mean that if a person doesn't have that proof of citizenship, they have to then apply for a birth certificate or apply for a passport or apply for something in order to apply for a driver's license? Isn't that just one more step of red tape in getting a driver's license, which is already a hassle?
Well, I'll push back and say that's not red tape, because red tape is duplication or unnecessary. And we've learned early on, because we reached out to the feds on this issue, and the feds cannot provide us with one single source of data that tells us who's Canadian, who's not. So that tells us right away that this is necessary. It's not just going to make it simpler for Albertans applying for benefits, but it's going to be able to tell us, who our citizens are. And look, there's 67 countries around the world that already do this. Spain does it, Italy does it, Brazil does it, Japan does it. Like, this is not controversial, but it will make life simpler for Albertans when they're applying for benefits.
If I can just pop one more addendum in. I'm not sure, you said this isn't red tape, this isn't, and then you described red tape as duplication. How is it not duplication?
Because Albertans have told us that they want less IDs in their wallet, not more, and this is going to make life simpler, make life better, because they're only going to have one identification. It's going to have their driver's license, their health insurance number, and then their citizenship.